For the feast.
We are live.
To help out.
Yeah.
Hi, Aunt.
Hey, Annette.
How are you?
All I need
I'm
you to do
good.
that day.
Hi, Frank.
Control the
Hey.
dome tank. You're gonna have
Jerry.
your microphone, you do talk, and Pete Chicken Man's gonna be the dome
Annette, I
tank.
gotta see some of those comments.
No, you just
see a
collect
high
the
rating
money
show.
and put it in the pot.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, what's up?
All right, another version of the Wiseguyz Show. Yeah, Wiseguyz Wednesday, everybody. Welcome back for another episode of the Wiseguyz Show here on DTVRadio.com, DTV Radio on TuneIn, Armed Forces Radio Network, Village Connection Radio Network, and City World Radio Network. All on all the networks. We're on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, all live. We're here in the studio. Let's give everybody a round of applause for making it to the show tonight. Sitting next to me is the man from the gutters of Nutley, New Jersey. The plumber, Jerry. The plumber's in the house.
What's up,
tonight.
everyone?
Sitting across from me is the guy, the source. He's all over the place. He's always looking into things. He's always trying to get us information. He'll tell you whatever it is you need. You want to make a bet on a team, you give him a call. Anton, the source, is in the house tonight. All right. Hey. And waiting any minute. We're waiting for the Chicken Man from Alcatraz.
He's walking
The
in
Chicken
right
Man
now.
from Alcatraz making an appearance. There he is.
Here he is.
Welcome,
Here.
Chicken Man.
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Chicken Man. Okay, speak into
Good
the
evening,
mic.
everybody.
I am Freddie the Fireman, your host tonight, and I want to introduce to you our special guest and studio guest of the evening. He's a guy who is viral, controversial, everything. He's been all over the networks, all over the sports networks. He's a big Met fan. We want to welcome Frank Fleming to the studio tonight. What's up, Frank?
Frankie!
Hey!
Frankie!
What's up, Frank?
The Mets are making my life a living hell.
Hell, that's
You don't
right.
know?
Official photographer, A&D photographer.
Yeah, D&D.
Photo booth. Anthony Scala's in the house. Yeah. And listen, man, everybody's
Enough about
here.
me.
We're waiting on
I'm kidding.
Billy Staples to come in. Billy Staples is a best-selling author, all about baseball. This is a baseball show. You don't like baseball? Get the hell out of here.
All right, see you later.
Nah, we're gonna have
No,
more.
you can go.
You
you a
can't go
terrorist?
nowhere.
Can't leave, you know.
No. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about.
Lots.
But I want to tell Mike Jumpin' Gennaro. He can't make it in tonight, but we want to give Mike the Jumpin' Gennaro.
Hold on. What's up with all these no-shows?
No, Mike was here yesterday.
Yeah, but today.
Well, he had
I mean, last
an
week,
issue.
Also,
He must not need money.
come on in, Billy.
Billy Staples in the house tonight.
Yes.
Billy,
Hey,
another
hey,
studio
what's up,
guest.
little guys?
Where's the look? See, Yankees.
You sold your
I know the
sister
Yankee
to
shirt was
who? Let
coming
me
on.
see.
All right, now
You
we gotta
sold
watch
your
what you
sister
say.
to the
Gotta watch
circus.
what you say. We have a young guy in the studio. All right.
How much?
He is sent by Larry Holmes, so he's not sent by the normal person.
What's that?
This young man was sent by Larry Holmes because he was the one that remembered the most about Larry and I's presentation at his school.
Wow.
Wow,
Okay,
very
cool.
nice.
Sit
Have
right
a
here.
seat. Somebody
Jerry
take
the
a
plumber. I
seat.
want to introduce you to Jerry the plumber right here.
Take a seat.
Jerry the plumber's uncle was
Thank you,
Gabe
sweetheart.
LeConte, big boxer promoter. Probably knows Larry Holmes like
Oh,
his
very
brother. Right? You know.
Let's get the little guy a
Hey,
chair
they're
so
gonna
he
give you a
feels
chair.
comfortable.
Welcome all to the Wiseguyz Show, and we wanted to let everybody know about last night's event. Before we get started here, let's
show
talk
you
about a
where
little bit
it
about
is.
last night's events. We want to thank Mangiati 2 in Braley Beach, New Jersey, 600 Main Street, on the corner of Main Street and Brindley Avenue. We want to thank Lana Graziano and the girls for making that Mangiati 2 meatball contest out of this world. We want to especially thank Lana Graziano for making it happen, and at her restaurant, it was unbelievable time. There were 5 Wiseguyz involved, and we want to especially thank, obviously, like I said, Lana Graziano, Jen, our buddy Jen, who was Big Ange's PR girl or best friend, good friend, Jen Patafio, and then we also want to thank Lisa Pozzolano. We want to thank Maria Kokans Schenker, and we also want to thank Aunt Cecilia for bringing their meatballs and letting it try it out. The Wiseguyz, just so you know, everybody was a winner last night. All the meatballs were phenomenal. As the vote getters went, Jen and the Wiseguyz both tied. I know the rumors out there on the internet right now that Jen won. She really did win, but we also won too, so it's kind of like a tie. And so we're gonna do something in Staten Island coming up soon. We're gonna work on it and let everybody know.
standoff.
Check our Facebook group page for information on everything the Wiseguyz show. So again, let's thank everybody for coming out. Anthony Scala, Jumpin' Gennaro, the Chicken Man from Alcatraz for making the meatball contest at Mangiare 2 Bradley Beach last night. A contest for the ages, and it was a great time, and hopefully you guys come out for the next one.
Anybody enjoying the pulpet?
We ate the pupette yesterday! He shoved an entire pupette in his mouth. I never seen anything like it.
I still.
Did you take the ones home?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I gave him the leftovers too.
Just
Right?
so you know, we're live on Facebook over here and live on YouTube, just so I can show your bill. A few other things let's talk about real quick. This is our beginning of our show, so let's get all the stuff out. The Hudson County Lupus Walk, Big Daddy Entertainment, that looked like it went very well. That was last Saturday. We want to thank Richie for always getting us involved in all this talk. Lupus Walk went phenomenal. Also, Trattoria, Giotto, grand opening last week. We went after the show. It was phenomenal. I know Federico Castelluccio was supposed to make an announcement, but he didn't do it because he showed up late. But we got more to come with Federico. It's not over. Federico's a good friend of the show, and we're going to come back and do it. Also, Chuck the Film. Chuck Wepner, former Wise. Remember Chuck Wepner? He was on the Wiseguyz show.
Original Rocky.
And Chuck, they did a film about him. He's the pride of Bayonne, and the story of Chuck Wepner, the real story, the real Rocky, is in theaters now. Check it out. Chuck Wepner, we're going to try to get him on the show too and talk about how the movie's going. Also, Ocean County Roughnecks Barbecue. We met the owner who's running this. This is a motorcycle club. They're doing a block party. It's $20 at the door. Outside, vendors, Kona Ice, entertainment, beverage tent, cotton candy machine, 50/50s, raffles, cornhole, and horseshoes. Saturday, July 22nd, 2017, 166 West Veterans Highway, Jackson, New Jersey, between 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. The clubhouse is open all night, and I just want to let you know we also confirmed Eddie Deason of Greece. I don't know if you remember Eddie Deason.
He was in War Games too.
He was in War Games, but we
don't
remember
like
And Greece too.
What was he
I
in
don't like
Greece?
this guy.
Eugene.
It was Eugene. Remember Eugene?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Watch too much TV.
Confirmed Eddie Deason for July.
I go on
June
Wikipedia.
7th, right? June
June-
7th.
I want to make a
7.
request. Freddie, I want to make a request. I want a buzzer. So whenever the Chicken Man speaks, I get to hit my buzzer and he shuts up.
Die. All right. Well, now everybody's in studio. Thank you for coming, everybody, for making the show another success. We got a lot to talk about, and this is usually what we do at the beginning. We just get to know each other. But how did everybody's Mother's Day?
Hi, how are you?
I forgot Mother's Day. How did everybody have a good Mother's Day?
It was good.
Pink bats, pink baseball shoes, pink everything.
Yes. Yeah.
All
What'd you
about
think about
moms. I loved it.
that? Yeah, I thought it was great.
10 years ago, there was no pink anything.
Right. No, I think it was great. Now, do they do all that for breast cancer?
Yeah, that's,
Okay,
that's
so-
the number one charity for MLB for Mother's
What
Day.
do they do? Wear all that, and then they take
sign
it
it,
off, sign it, and give it to
Sign
them.
it and auction it off.
That's nice. Everybody?
Most,
All
it's
30
like 30,
teams.
yeah, 30 teams are involved with Jackie Robinson for the 15th of the month.
And
30 teams are
I
in.
think that's
They do
phenomenal.
Father's Day
no.
prostate cancer too.
I know.
Right.
This guy.
Do you know this guy?
Where'd you
I'm
find
going
this
to.
guy?
You never met this guy before?
No, but I
this
like
is the
his
big
hat.
viral Met
It's a Mets
fan
hat,
all
too.
over the sports networks. He was the one that went opening day Met game, and the train derailed, and he missed Stone opening day. He was viral all over NBC Sports, and what'd you do? Tell us a little.
Well, what happened was,
I'm surprised you didn't know.
I missed the opening day ceremonies, and that's why you go to opening day. You know, I mean, I got there in time to see like the middle of the first inning, but you go for the ceremonies. You go to see everyone introduced. You go to cheer the players you like. You go there to boo the Mets training staff, the most incompetent training staff in the history of professional sports, including all the way back to the ancient Greeks.
Now, Frank, you were interviewed by A-Rod.
He told A-Rod off practically.
Yeah. What happened with that interview?
He said the Yankee. He says the Mets.
First of all,
Let him talk.
what was that on? What was that on?
That was on the pregame show for Major League Baseball on the Fox
MLB?
Sports 1.
Oh, Fox Sports 1. Okay.
Fox Sports 1.
And
But I
how
was
did that
also-
interview get started?
Well, what happened was after my video blew up, it went all over the place. Barstool Sports called
Yeah, it
me.
was viral.
I almost ended up on Jimmy Fallon, but not Jimmy Kimmel, but that fell through at the last minute. they couldn't get the equipment to me in time, and that just fell through. But at the same time, I get a call from Fox saying that they want me to do these shows. So went out to see Caucus to the Major League Baseball Network studios. I actually had a little cameo on Intentional Talk as well. And so I did this interview. And the studio, I'm talking to Kevin Burkhardt. And so A-Rod comes out there and says, yeah, I booed you.
A-Rod booed you?
I know, I booed him. Yeah, I booed you.
A-Rod.
Oh, you went right for the cutthroat.
Yeah, of course.
Him and a couple others have booed A-Rod.
It's fun to boo A-Rod. I mean, A-Rod, it's not like Jeter. Jeter is class. A-Rod was a fraud. I mean, even Joe Torre called him.
I agree.
Even Joe Torre didn't like him.
You didn't say this to him on the air.
I said it on the air.
You called him a fraud on the air?
No, I didn't call him a fraud, but I said, yeah, I booed you. And then he tried to buy me off a Yankee
I'd be
ticket.
surprised if they don't call you back.
You trying to get your Yankee tickets? A-Rod trying to get your Yankee tickets?
Yeah, he said if I confirmed I'm going to be seeing tickets, I turn them straight down. I'm a Met fan at heart. It's the heart of New York, and they're ripping the heart out of the city, and it's like just ripping the heart.
Absolutely.
Don't cry,
There's
Don't
nothing to
cry
talk
about
about the
it.
Mets.
Everything's gonna be all right.
We
now.
thought maybe we could
Have some
even
water,
talk to
please.
Lee Burrish about
All
that.
right? You'll be all
We're
right.
gonna go back
Let me
then.
get you tissues.
After today's Mets
Hey.
lost, they're
Yeah, we
split
can
at
talk
7
to Ray.
behind.
7 under 500. Rafael Montero
But
with
they're
another
still in second
meatball.
place when that great division. that they're in.
We're early in May. I mean,
Yeah.
don't count
No,
anybody
no,
out
you can't.
yet.
You can't.
You know, there are people that are optimists. They
Right.
say the half glass full, half glass empty. Well, let me put it this way: the glass is almost empty, and it's leaking at the bottom.
Here, I got another one for you. It's cold.
No, but I'm surprised you didn't hear about him, Billy.
I heard
Billy.
now. I'm not going to forget.
Oh, all right. Well,
And
I mean,
I'm,
if you go, he's all over multimedia.
And now I'm working on
Frank
Barstool
Fleming,
Sports.
It's crazy. I tell
I'm
you
working with
myself.
Barstool Sports. I'm doing a blog thing on the weekend, and I do a daily vlog on YouTube, which is also posted on Barstool.
Bottom line, he loves the game and he's good for the game.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
At the,
Anything.
at the end of your statement, you give him a little now.
Frank, you
I
can
need
just
to
wipe
know.
that out. You can wipe that out.
That's a chicken man from Alcatraz quote.
You give him a little now.
Well, I have my own signature sign off, which I took from Paul Harvey. Good day, but it's like, but I do like a 5 to 8 minute blog on YouTube and Barstool, and it's been big hits because what I do is I do a wrap up of the day of sports. The sports I usually watch, and it's mostly Mets, but it's also sometimes the NHL, NBA playoffs. Of course, the NHL playoffs are exciting. The NBA playoffs is like Dramamine. It's like
You might,
you're
you,
gonna fall
might,
asleep.
you might be better off watching the Met farm.
So you actually put your 2 cents into the shot.
I think you might get enjoyed that.
I come up with songs.
Whoa.
I come up with.
Speaking of songs, speaking of songs,
they were World
I heard
Series
a rumor.
favorites.
Used to were meant for each other.
Right.
Oh,
Used
yeah,
to.
yeah. The only
Where's that
difference is
buzzer?
He's not a Met fan.
Give him a
drench
kiss.
him.
Met fan.
I'm gonna drench him.
Give him a kiss, boo boo.
I'm gonna drench him. Let me ask you this, Frank. I heard a rumor in Bloomfield Middle School you used to sing "Meet the Mets" in class. I heard this. This is a reliable source.
This guy
for
got
this.
too much time on
He
his
does.
hands on it.
We heard a rumor that you may be Arab.
I would say this. I would say this.
You know, make sure you're
I could turn on I have my phone on vibrate now, but if I turn it back on and you call my phone number, my ringtone is Meet the Mets.
Oh wow.
That's loyalty.
All right, what's your phone number?
I don't know. I don't know if Frank is who's more. Frank is more Met or Freddie's more Yankee here. I don't know.
Listen, let me get this.
Controversy. He's so
clear.
negative, this
I
guy.
think the first
He's so miserable.
vision I ever seen in my life was
That's something that
Yankee
Jacob
fish.
would
Okay,
say.
I
you
would
know,
too much.
I grew up all Yankees. How old is this young gentleman?
He's 9 and in 3rd grade.
9 and in
Wow.
he's 9 years old in 3rd grade.
And
okay.
he sold his sister to the circus. I love him.
I was 6 years old watching the Yankees Reds World Series,
Yankees.
and the Yankees got swept. And I
76.
remember crying because I just wanted them to not get swept and win one game at 6 years old.
Who was the MVP of that series when you were a kid?
That was
Dreesen. No,
That was Johnny Bench.
Who's gonna
And
know
who,
he's
who had a
6
higher
years
batting
old?
average
Really?
than Bench?
But Frank, let me
There's
ask you
somebody
this.
that had a higher
No,
batting
this is the year Yankees got swept.
Thurman Munson.
But that's right. Thurman Munson had a higher batting average in that World Series.
He was the
Johnny
MVP
Bench.
of the series, even though the Yankees lost.
No,
No,
Bench
Johnny
won
Bench
the
was the
MVP.
Johnny-
But there is no question that if you look at the stats of Bench versus Munson in the '76 World Series, Let the stats speak for
Oh
themselves.
wow, I didn't know that.
500?
That's, see, I was.
Sparky Anderson said, if the rest of the Yankees played like Thurman Munson, we would have lost.
This is Billy Staples with Thurman Munson, live on YouTube, live on Facebook. Billy
you
Staples
played
with
for the
Thurman
Yankees?
Munson.
I grew up as the Yankees gopher in the locker room.
Oh,
Pete Sheehy was the Yankees clubhouse man since 1927, and in 1975, that was my first year being a gopher, which are all the pictures from the locker room and Old Timers Day. And
But go for as in what? Carrying
that
their
means take
bags
the
and
keys
stuff?
upstairs, go get
Bat
some
boy,
sets
not
of-
about bat boy.
No. Bat boy, ball boy, gopher. Gopher means get the shoes, get the sanitaries,
Gotcha.
get this out, shine this, take tickets, just
Well,
go for it.
You had to have an uncle or a parent on that.
It was an introduction to Pete Sheehy, the clubhouse man.
Oh, okay.
And so one time turned to four. Turned
Was
to
Gene
eight.
Monahan there at the time?
Well,
he there at
he's
the
living
time?
in Tennessee now.
Oh, yeah.
Retired and living in
I,
Tennessee.
but I remember I heard always told that Gene Monahan every now and then would hang out in Franklin Steakhouse in Nutley.
Who?
Gene Monahan.
Yeah.
He would.
If you ask any Yankee, the two most beloved people, right, during their career in the locker room, not one of them played an inning in Major League Baseball. And ask Ray Burris before we even, put him on the spot. You're going to say Gene Monahan and Pete Sheehy.
Oh, yeah,
They were the
Gene-
most trusted
Pete-
people
Pete-
because of our personal lives.
Would you say Pete who?
Pete Sheehy was the Yankees clubhouse man.
See, I didn't know him. I would
hope
never
they
have
were
known him.
trusted
But
in
Gene
the shower
Monahan, we always knew.
It was a different life then
Yes.
than it is today.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it was
Different
different
life,
life
and-
Did you know
because
Thurman Munson?
Well, you're in the same locker room, and it's basically not that I know him, I'm accepted by them, meaning that kid.
They were
do this,
family.
Billy, do this. So it was an
What year did
interesting
he
childhood.
die? What was that?
79.
It was
August
seven- it was-
2nd, 1979.
I know.
See,
I was
it's
in, I
still
was in grade
different
school.
life.
okay, you want to know how I know that?
Wow.
My birthday's August 1st, and I found out about I had my birthday on August 1st.
No, you were his age.
Yeah.
When Munson's plane went
August
down.
1st, I remember getting on the phone with my cousin, who we were both Yankee fans. He was just a little older than me. He was a year older than me. And I remember telling him that Thurman Munson died in a plane crash, and we couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
On your show tonight, just so the listeners know, there was only 24 teammates with the day Munson passed away. Everybody knows that Mercer had the great game. One of the 24 teammates, Ray Burris.
Oh, really?
Ray Burris has
Yes,
a
that's
story.
right, 1979. That's right, that's when he played for the Yankees.
Yep.
Right, so that was the year he died, yeah.
So he went through the whole experience, the flying, the quick flights, the funeral.
Wow.
Now, were you in the clubhouse when they won the World Series?
Oh,
That must have been
Yeah,
great.
77,
but yeah, 'cause sometimes-
78, they won it in L.A.
yes.
Yeah, but
when
did you
they
travel
come-
to
when
LA?
they come, no.
Oh,
when
right.
the only time I went on the road was actually to go to Shea or to the Vet when the Yankees were on the road. Just like you guys network with each other and no other radio people, right?
The Yankees played at the Vet back then?
No. Bear with me. So when the Yankees would go on the road, and as soon as I got my driver's license at 17, then I went to Philadelphia to help out in the visitors clubhouse in Philadelphia. When the Mets had Old Timers Day, I would go over because they needed extra help with all the old timers that came in. So you just live in that network. You're so young you
Right.
don't even know you're part of it.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Right,
right.
that's what it is.
This is an
That's
unbelievable
exactly what it
memory.
is.
It's unbelievable memory.
That was taken at Shea in 1975 because they were rebuilding
Wow.
Yankee Stadium.
Let me ask
How
you-
old were you in this picture?
I was born in '62, so I was 12 years old.
Wow.
Did you
Working.
get a buddy?
For
Working.
tips. For tips.
tips.
There was no pay.
Did you get to know him like, hey, Thurman? what's
Oh,
up?
you know, I mean, we can pick any of just these photos that I
Yeah,
brought
look at
and
all these
talk all day
photos.
long.
There.
Thurman is going to be. He's not going to be your favorite person at a party, but if any of you guys got in trouble, he's your number one pick.
That's
to
why
have
he's
your
the
back.
captain. That's why he's
That's
the captain.
absolutely
Roger
right.
Clemens.
So
That's
he's
right.
not going to hug you, right? But you're going to know he's a man's man.
Not forget
Absolutely.
George
Yeah,
Steinbrenner.
Mickey Mantle. Look at that picture. That's
George Steinbrenner resurrected.
that's some picture right there.
After Lou Gehrig passed away, George Steinbrenner resurrected
Are they
that
worth
title
money?
of captain. No.
They're not
Man,
worth
who is
money?
this?
You
They
know
were
what?
signed,
Screw
maybe.
money. I mean,
That's true, it's memory.
your
This
brain, it's
is
your
a
life.
roughing.
Sometimes
isn't it?
remember.
And now batting.
Oh, this is Shepard. Bob Shepard.
The center fielder,
Bob Shepard.
number 51.
No, I can do.
Now batting number
Where'd you find that guy?
Derek Jeter.
What was amazing about Bob Shepard? Whenever
Is
he
he still
interviewed,
alive?
No, passed at
No,
99.
he passed. He passed.
almost
I was
100,
going to ask him.
is that his voice actually had that reverb. It sounded like he actually had a reverb when he was even interviewing people.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, the Mets never had like the voice. He's like the voice of God. Billy Crystal once said, "When I die, I want Bob Shepard to introduce me."
This was at Shea.
Yeah,
For a Mets fan, that was Willie when he came back. just
Willie
as
Mays.
first,
There's
Wow.
Willie Mays.
Let me ask you this: did they really, after Thurman Munson died, was his locker it
Absolutely.
really never
I
touched?
can watch just in my brain when you walk through the locker room door and you go down about 40 feet to the left-hand side. It was at the far left-hand corner of the Yankees locker room. Never touched again.
They never touched it.
Until they built the new Yankee Stadium,
Wow.
and they moved that locker into the Yankees Museum at the new Yankee Stadium.
Now, was there a jersey in that locker?
No,
Or just-
it just meant that it wasn't to be touched.
It's Thurman Munson. So
Yeah, you just.
Yeah, right.
Somebody
They
had to have
cut in the new
It was like a
stadium.
legacy
They
almost,
cut that
like,
out
don't
and it's in the
touch
new
it.
stadium in the museum.
Absolutely.
We've seen that a couple of times.
And back
That's when we had.
and that locker was right by where Gene Monahan, right, so that Thurman could escape and just go into the trainer's room because no media was allowed.
Right,
and
right.
his locker was right by the.
Well, you know something? We had Billy Sample on last week. No, was it last week?
2 weeks
2
ago.
weeks ago.
2 weeks, yeah.
He's
I said,
friends
Billy,
with
it
Billy.
says one of your balls in that little, you know how they have.
Yes.
It's in there. It's
Yep.
in there. He told me it was in there.
Great guy.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Well, Billy was a stand-up guy. It's incredible how I met him. We was at a comedy show. Angel Salazar from Scarface was doing a comedy show.
Okay.
And Angel announced us as the Wiseguyz show because he's a friend of the show. And after the show, Billy was just listening to me tell somebody how about our show and everything. And he's like, oh, and you know, you're talking a name from the past when you say
Right.
Billy Sample. So when he said Billy Sample, something clicked in my head about football. I thought about
I thought you
football,
were
the
gonna do
running
that.
back or
Billy
something.
Staples, because we go back and forth with humor with this.
Yeah, I mean,
Go
but
ahead.
no, I thought Billy Sample like Ray Campbell. I don't know, something clicked in my head, Ray Campbell, and I said Billy Sample. And I said, football, right? And Billy, and he goes, no, baseball. But I said, Texas Rangers. And he's like, yeah, so we all clicked in. And,
The name of the hit.
yeah.
I was with Fergie Jenkins and
Oh,
Billy
thank you.
Sample last week, and Fergie grabbed the mic and he said, all I know is that when you hit 360, 370, 380 in A, AA, and AAA, you never hit 350, right? And then you are my outfielder when I'm on the Rangers, and you hit, I remember. I love you, man.
Right, nice.
You know, that's the pitcher that needs that bat to back him up, and Billy Sample could hit.
Oh yeah, because I always remembered him as a hitter. If you look at his lifetime batting average, like he's in the 270s.
Yeah.
I mean that's a lot.
Major league,
That's
sure.
that's good. That's a nice number. I mean, I think even Tino Martinez was like a 270. He was even maybe lower,
Clutch.
maybe be lower at 270.
Why is Mazeroski in the Hall of Fame? Not just for fielding. Ask the Pittsburgh Pirate pitchers, because the Pittsburgh Pirate pitchers, right? Their only thing is to win games to get their paycheck. Bill Mazeroski had the clutch hits, not just the World Series homer. It's the same as Tino Martinez. Clutch. Talk to the pitchers that are
Right.
on the team that Tino hit for. That's how you're going to
Yeah.
get the real thing on Tino.
Yep, absolutely. But yeah, I literally remember him playing, and I remember we used to play games with his baseball cards. We used to play a game called Colors, and when you see the cards come back, you know right away. Even the rookies, he was part of that triple. Remember the 3 guys on the 1 card, and
You're
when
crazy.
I saw that. But we're going to go to break, though. We're going to be back with Billy Staples over here and Frank Fleming. This is the Wiseguyz Show on DDVRadio.com, DDV Radio on TuneIn, Armed Forces Radio Network, Village Connection Radio Network, and City World Radio Network. We're going to be back after these messages.